Good morning. Thank you for joining us for State of Texas In Depth. I'm Josh Hinkle. This week, the world turned its attention to a deadly shooting at Fort Hood, Texas. Several leaders, including President Obama and Governor Rick Perry, spoke out about that tragedy, some even visiting the post in the aftermath. Now, we have complete coverage online at KXAN.com. Just go to the homepage and look for the section that says Fort Hood coverage. Looking ahead to the campaign season, the issue of your child's education continues to pop up in the race for governor. This week, we told you about Greg Abbott's push to reform pre-K programs. In a speech, he said some of them, quote, are little more than advanced daycare centers. Abbott called for a new gold standard for pre-K to improve early childhood education. In response, Democrat Wendy Davis's campaign organized a rally where educators claimed Abbott's plan will keep many children out of pre-K programs.
Long before Greg Abbott tried to defend the status quo of his mythical gold standard that would provide pre-K funding for only a select few, Senator Wendy Davis offered a Great Start plan, a plan that recognizes every child is worth his weight or her weight in gold.
Abbott's campaign fired back, releasing a new web ad that called Davis's education plan, quote, a plan for spending, not solutions. The race between two men wanting to control the state's budget is also heating up. In his new ad, Democrat Mike Collier bashes Republican opponent Glenn Hagar. The commercial uses video from a speech Hagar gave in January where he advocated moving away from property taxes toward a sales tax. In the ad, Collier says the state should instead, quote, hold the line on taxes. Texas retailers, restaurants, and hotels are pushing for immigration reform. Several associations spoke at the Capitol this week. They want Congress to change immigration laws to create a legal status for those working in the country illegally. The CEO of the Texas Restaurant Association says cracking down on undocumented workers would impact the economy.
If we don't build new restaurants, we don't employ architects, we don't have a construction project, we don't have orders for furnishings and fixtures.
The Business Coalition says it will be tough to get lawmakers to make changes to immigration laws ahead of the November elections. Immigration could be a major talking point among Republicans in Texas. 2 years ago, state Republicans included a guest worker program in their party platform. But this year, several groups are pushing to remove that line. It will also play a role in the primary runoff for lieutenant governor. State Senator Dan Patrick wants hardline language back in the platform. Incumbent David Dewhurst, however, supports a guest worker program after the border is secured. The runoff is on May 27th, and the state party will decide its platform in June. Travis County Sheriff says he will continue to work with the federal government despite demonstrators who say it goes against the community values. Sheriff Greg Hamilton held a rare news conference explaining the Immigrations and Customs Enforcement Detainer Program. That's the way the Travis County Jail notifies ICE about a suspected undocumented immigrant. Opponents say ICE tears families apart often after someone committed only a minor crime. Still, Hamilton says he won't change his policy.
But I've got a job to do, and that's to maintain the safety and security in this community. And that's why I will continue to honor the detainers.
We don't want to separate families in this county. Austin is supposedly a progressive and liberal place. And these policies that the sheriff has said that he will support no matter what the county commission says, no matter what the community says, do not reflect the values of our progressive county.
Immigration rights advocates want Travis County commissioners to approve a trust act to end the county's cooperation with ICE. Coming up, we speak with one of the candidates in the Democratic runoff for U.S. Senate about his views on immigration reform. David Alamiel joins us when State of Texas In Depth returns.